I never expected my wedding night to feel like a funeral. But that is exactly how it felt. Silent. Cold. Wrong. My name is Arya, and this is the story of how I was forced to marry a wealthy old man for money and how the truth hiding behind his mask destroyed everything I thought I knew. The day it began was the day my mother collapsed on the kitchen floor. The doctor said only one thing. We needed money. A lot of it. And fast. I was 21. A student. A dreamer. But dreams do not matter when your mother's heartbeat becomes a countdown. My uncle came to our house with an offer. His voice was low, like he already knew I would hate it. He said, "Marry him. Just 1 year and your mother's treatment will be paid." I asked, "Who?" He answered, "Mr. Hale." Everyone in town knew that name. An old man with more money than friends. People whispered rumors about him. Cold. Cruel. Secretive. I said, "Why me?" My uncle shrugged. "You are young. Pretty. He wants a wife for his legacy." My mother held my hand with tears in her eyes. "Please, Arya. I do not want to die." So I said yes. Not because I wanted to, but because I had no choice. The wedding was small. Private. Almost too private. He wore a silver half mask over his face. A strange accessory for a groom. He said he wore it because of a scar. I believed him. Back then I believed everything. Our mansion was quiet at night. Too quiet. Long hallways. Locked doors. A constant feeling that someone was watching me. Mr. Hale barely spoke. He only said things like, "Follow the rules. Stay in your wing. Do not ask about the locked room." One night I whispered, "Why do you hide your face?" He replied, "Some things are better unseen." I slept with my back turned to him every night. Fear has a scent. And I could smell it in that room. Weeks passed. Slow. Heavy. Every day he grew stranger. More controlling. He would appear behind me without sound. He would stand too close. He would ask too many questions about my mother. Not lovingly. Strategically. Then the nightmares started. Voices calling my name. Footsteps outside my door. A shadow standing at the end of my bed. One night I ran to the locked room. I needed answers. I needed something. Anything. The doorknob felt warm, like someone had just touched it. I whispered, "What are you hiding?" Behind the door I heard breathing. Slow. Heavy. I stepped back. My heart thundering. When suddenly a hand grabbed my shoulder. He said, "Arya. That room is forbidden." I trembled. "Let me see. Please." He leaned close. So close I could feel his breath. He said, "If you open that door you will never sleep again." That night I cried into my pillow. I wanted to run. But my mother needed her treatment. I was trapped. 1 week later everything changed. A maid named Lila slipped a note under my door. It said, "He is lying. Do not trust the mask." I found her in the kitchen. My voice shaking. "What do you know?" She looked around and whispered, "He is not who he says he is." I asked, "Then who is he?" She whispered, "His real face is behind that door." My blood froze. My legs turned weak. I needed to see what she meant. So the next night when he left for his business trip, I stole his keys. I walked to the locked door. My hands shaking. My breath shallow. The key turned. The door opened. and my entire world collapsed. Inside the room were photos. Hundreds. Of my mother. Of me. From years ago. Before I even knew his name. There were letters. Notes. Maps. He had been watching us. Studying us. Planning this marriage for years. I found another picture. A hospital picture. My mother in a bed. Weak. Unconscious. The date on the photo was 2 years ago. The year the doctors told us she was first sick. But we never saw anyone taking pictures. We never knew anyone was there. Someone behind me whispered. "Do you understand now?" I spun around. He was standing in the doorway. Still wearing the mask. But his voice sounded younger. Different. He stepped into the dim light. His hand reached up. Slow. Deliberate. He removed the mask. And I stopped breathing. He was not an old man. He was young. Maybe 28. Maybe 30. His eyes sharp. Cold. Focused. I stuttered. "This cannot be real. Who are you?" He smiled. The kind of smile that makes your bones turn to ice. "My real name is Adrian. Your mother was my doctor. She saved my life years ago. And I fell in love with her kindness. I followed her. Protected her. Watched over both of you." I whispered. "You stalked us." He nodded. Love is not always gentle. Sometimes it is desperate. My heart broke. My mind shattered. Everything I believed was a lie. He continued. "When I learned your mother was dying, I created the perfect plan. A marriage. Money. Security. I could save her and keep you close forever." I stepped back. "You lied about your age. Your identity. Your face. Everything," he said. "But I did not lie about loving you." I ran. Down the hall. Down the stairs. Out of the mansion. The wind hitting my face like 1,000 needles. I went straight to the police. I showed them the room. The photos. The maps. He was arrested that night. No mask. No lies. Just the monster beneath the silk suit. My mother never knew the truth. I never told her. Some pains should not be shared. As for me, I learned a lesson I will never forget. Sometimes the scariest monsters are not the ones hiding in the dark. They are the ones hiding behind a mask. And the day he took it off, I understood everything. He pretended to be old, but the truth under his mask was far more terrifying than age ever could be.